Hello everyone. So very good evening to all. So let's continue the array iteration process. Once iteration is completed, we can discuss about the array methods. What are all the methods are there in the arrays and how can we access those methods? We can discuss. Okay. Yeah. So what is the meaning of iteration, guys? Nothing but accessing the arrays data. That's the only thing. You don't need to worry. Just for example, you have an array, you want to access this 90. How can we access the value of 90? Just you can go there, 90 index is 5, right? Now you are going to write the value like this, echo arr of 1. So if you can write 1, oh, semicolon is missed, right? Add semicolon. So you are getting 50. Okay, you want to have 0, then you can write 0, then you will get the 0th value. Now like this we can write all the values, right? 1 2 3 indexes I'm passing. Now you will get the values 50 40 60 70. Now you will have other values also. I think this is going to be 4 5 and this is going to be 6 I added. We are getting properly 40 50 60 70, we are getting up to there. But unfortunately, if you can add 7, but in your array, is there any seventh index? No. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 indexes only. There is no seventh index in the array. I'm trying to access a position which is not available in the array. Now you are going to get an error here. Now you can see undefined offset 7 or undefined index also you can consider, no problem. Undefined offset in PHP, the index is called as the numerical index is called as offset. The named one is called index actually. Okay, na? Right. No need to worry. So whatever it may be, try to understand. The position 7 was not there in the array. That's why you're getting an error. Okay. Sometimes remember, now array having 7 elements. Let us assume sometimes this may be come from database. This may be come from database. At that point of time, you may get 10 values, you may get 20 values, you may get 1000 values, you may get only one value. Sometimes you may not get the values also. Then for example, your array size is increasing. Now this is going to be 110 120 something like this is going to be increasing. Now what you will do, are you getting all the values? No, you are not getting all the values. Now you have to come there and you have to write the logic here. This is going to be 8, this is going to be 9, something like this we have to write now. Right, okay, you have to write it. All of a sudden you write a query, you got only 3 values, only 3 values this time. Now you already written the logic for iterating the 10 values, but you can see all errors. Is this is a good thing? So actually, whenever you are writing a query, it should, whenever you are writing a logic, that should be proper. You cannot get errors like this, right? If your array size is 3, you have to get the 3 values. If your array size is 10, you have to get a 10. Your array may be 0. If it is 0, I don't want to get anything. Like this, you have to do it, guys, here. So what we need to do then? This is called iteration. Now I need to write a for loop or while loop to iterate the array data. How many number of values are there in the array? That many times I have to repeat the loop. First value, second value, third value, fourth value, something like that. I need to take it. First of all, okay, we know for loop, right? So generally, this is a for loop. We know initialization, we know condition, and we know incrementation or decrementation. We know that definitely this is what exactly the block we have to write it. Okay, now what is my initialization? I mean, where to start the loop. What is the condition? Where you have to end the loop. And what is this incrementation? For every iteration, you have to increment or you have to decrement the value. This is, we know that syntax. First of all, where you have to start the loop, what is your starting point? My starting point is you have to access the array values by using index, right? What is the starting index of an array? 0. So 0 1 2 3. So you have to start with 0. You have to end with the total number of elements in the array. How to find the total number of elements in the array? We have a method called count. Just you can pass $arr. Now you can execute this. Now you can go and see. We are going to count is a predefined method to find the total number of values of an array. Now you can check this. If you can refresh, can you see I have 10 values? That's why you're getting 10. You can reduce the values from an array. Now you can reduce the values, some values from an array. Now you can refresh it. You are getting 7. So it is getting the size of an array dynamically. Okay. So now I got my size of the array. Count, guys, remember count is highlighting in blue color. Why? Because that is a predefined method in the array. In interviews, they will ask us, how can we find the count of an array? I mean, how can we find the total number of elements in an array? By using count method. Okay, now I have to iterate the logic. Can you see for loop dollar I equal to 0, we have to start from 0. Dollar I less than, you can write count of dollar ARR. What is this count of dollar ARR? I don't know. Right now you will have 7, maybe 20, like this we may have, right? Okay, that's why you have to pass the value dynamically, and you have to increment the value I plus plus. That's all. Now you can go and write this echo dollar I, and we can see what is our output, guys. Now are we going to get this? Now refresh the page. You are getting, oh, you are getting 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. What is this 0 1 2 3 4 5 6? I think this is index, right? Exactly, this is 0 index. So now you can see this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 4, this is 5, and this is 6. We are having indexes, right? We know they're all indexes. We are getting indexes. See, I don't want to get indexes. I want to see the values of an array. How can we see the values of an array here? Now you can comment this. To get the value array, inside this array I'm passing 0. If you can pass 0, what will be happen? Can we get all the values? Now you can see I'm just going to copy this a break tag. Now you can execute this. Oh, I'm getting 40. No, what you have to do, in this 0 you have to pass $I dynamically. So $I value is incrementing every time 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Refresh the page, you can see all the values of an array. Now you can add more values in the array. Now I'm going to take some more values in the array. Now I'm taking 10 20 110 120 130. Now you can see all the values are coming. Now your array size may be empty. Now it is an empty. Now you can check this, it was empty. We are not getting the values of an array, right? So this is exactly how we can iterate the data. Can you see? Right. In the same manner, I have some subjects are there. These are the subjects. Can we iterate the subjects into HTML ULLI? Right. 1 minute. Let me go. Let me write. Okay. Let me create a file. First of all, subjects.php is my file name. Subjects.php. Yeah. Let me save it. Okay, this is a HTML. Try to see, all of you, how we are making something dynamic. Okay, let us assume these subjects we are taking statically, but let us assume we are getting these subjects from database. We have to display onto the screen, right? Okay, let me go here. Head tag open, head tag close. Here we are going to take something called title open, title close. Exactly, title open, title close. In this, uh, subjects list, let us write as title as subjects list. Simply I'm writing, so this is going to be body tag open. See how we are going to combine HTML and PHP. Try to see what HTML can do, what PHP can do. HTML is static, right? We know. Let us take h1 open, h1 close. Simply I'm going to take subjects list, subjects list. Okay, right, this is going to be ul open, ul close. Exactly, ul open, ul close. And this is going to be li item open, li item close. So now you will writing HTML, CSS, JavaScript, something like this. You will write it JS and jQuery, Ajax, JSON, something we will write. Now you can run this file subjects.php. Now you are going to run the file subjects, subjects.php is the file. You can just run. Can you see you are getting the output like this, guys? But is this subjects, oh, why this is all coming? Maybe h1 tag open, but it is not closed properly. There's a reason. Remember, always in HTML, keep it in mind, if you opened any tag, it's mandatory to close it. Otherwise you can see the problem. Now you can refresh the page, everything is proper. But these subjects are static or dynamic? You taken statically by, this is all HTML, right? Let us see. Here I have subjects array. This is a subjects array. Now I'm going to taken this, before this ul I'm open PHP, close PHP. Right now you can take the subjects array. This is the subjects array. We know that these are all the subjects are static one. Now I want to iterate the subjects into the li tag. So how can we write this li tag? Can you see, guys? All of you try to see, don't ask me again. So I'm writing the logic, try to see. So we have subjects, we have HTML. The HTML contains static information. Now I am removing the static information. Now we are going to, in the ul, try to see, in the ul I'm writing a for loop. Can you see? For loop. In the ul I am writing, all of you try to see, because I have to display the subjects in the ul. $I less than, you can have count of subjects, $subjects subjects comma I plus plus. This is exactly you written. Now inside of it, what I will do, echo, this is an li item open, li item close. Now you can write like this dot dot concatenation. In between this, you are writing subjects of I. That's all. Now you can see what is going to be happen. Subjects of $I. Now can we go and check this inside the UL? What I am writing? I am writing a PHP loop. That is the loop. Now you can see all the subjects are iterated there, right? So even though you may have some subjects only, I'm not having many more subjects, just you have only two subjects. Now you're getting two subjects only. You may have only empty. Now you're not going to get anything there. Can you see how how the beauty of HTML and PHP combination is working here, right? This is how actually the only thing we are doing. This array should come from database, but we don't know database right now, right? That's why I'm taking this as a static one, or this is the static data, but don't have any problem. So but tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely we will discuss about database connection, right? Maybe after some days. At that time, whatever the static information we are having, that time we will write a query, select star from subjects. It will give you all the subjects. We have to take them into like same variable, that we have to iterate the data like this in the screen. Exactly, this is called iteration of an array, iterating the data from an array. Exactly. Okay, very nice. I think you got some clarity how we are working with PHP and MySQL combination. This is exactly okay. Right. Come to the situation now. Okay. So we done with a loop. Exactly. We have some static information. We have sometimes we may have dynamic information, whatever it may be. Okay. Now you have an associative array, right? Okay. This is my associative array. In the same manner, associative also we have to iterate it, right? Yeah, definitely we have to iterate that associative array also. This is my associative array. How can we access this guys here? $arr of, you are going to take it as a name. Okay, I have to access the name. You have some other thing called city. The keys, very very important guys. City. Now you can check this. The keys values. Oh, it is not the file, right? This is a file, array.php. Execute this now. Oh, I'm getting an error guys. Why are you getting an error? Undefined variable ARR. Can you read the message on line number 10? Anybody please tell me what is the problem on line number 10? Undefined variable ARR. This is my thing. But what is our name of the array? My name of the array is user. You have to access this with user of name. Very important guys. Variables are case sensitive and variables should be defined before accessing them, right? Okay, very nice. Now I'm saving the file. If you can refresh, can you see I'm getting Ram Hyderabad? We're getting the value there. Exactly. What is the value there? Rom and Hyderabad. We are getting perfectly. Okay. This is very nice. Now, for example, you want to access state. Okay. Let me see dollar user of. Now, all of you try to see what I am doing here. Stat is state. Can I get the state here? I'm refreshing. Can you see you have an error? Can you read the error? You are getting this time undefined index state. Why? Undefined. Am I defined state or not? I define state, but what is the problem we are having? I told you yesterday, associative array keys are case sensitive. How you created all in small letter, while you are accessing also you have to use small letter. Definitely you can refresh page. Now you can get the output. Now I'm going to, okay, you can write pin code and all many more thing. Now you can write the pin code also. Now you are going to get the pin code, right? You are getting the output pin code, right? Now all of a sudden, these people are adding one more information. This is going to be area or landmark. You can take anything. Landmark. I'm writing Prime Hospital, HOSPITL, Prime Hospital. So location or area, right? A landmark. Okay, let us take this as a landmark. LAND, landmark. Okay, landmark. So let me take this as a area. This time I'm going to take it as a key as an area. This is going to be Maitrivanam, MATHARIBANAM, something like this. Exactly. This is my associative array. But you are able to access the four keys only. Now you have added, sometimes you may get many more keys like this, name, city, state, pin code, like this. You may have many more, right? But I'm getting only one thing now. Now, how can we access that? Again you have to write it, right? Again you have to write landmark, you have to write area, like this you have to write it. See, I don't want to write like this. Sometimes your array may contain many number of values, then you have to access the many number of values, right? Then tell me please, what is the loop I have to write? Now if you want, you can write the count also. If you can write count dollar user, it it will give you the total number of values in the array. Now you can see there are 6 elements are there, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay now, right? Can you tell me please, how can I iterate this array? Can I write for loop here? Yeah, I'm writing for loop, guys. Can you tell me? So is for loop is okay for this, or while loop or for loop? What is the loop I have to use? Anybody please tell me. Can I use for loop? Can I use while loop? Yes, yes, please. Can I use for loop? Can I use while loop? What is the loop I have to use? No one is answering. Oh, two people said okay. Okay. Yeah. Seriously, guys. Very nice. Anything will work. Some of the people are saying that for each while, for loop, we can use anyone. Okay. Very nice. Your answers are good. So interaction is very important. I told you, right? So, right. So here, I'm trying with the for loop, guys. Remember, what is for loop here? $I equal to 0. Try to see $I less than, you can take count of $user, $user, $I plus plus. Okay, right. Tell me please, guys, here in this $user, you are passing $I value. What is the I value here? I value 0 1 2 3 4 5. Yes or not, right? So you want me to print the I value? Okay, let me print the I value, $I. Just I'm printing the I value here. Now you can go and refresh the page. Now you can get the output of 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. But can you tell me, is there any 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 in your array? There is no 1 2 3 4 5 6. Your array contain named and value pair combination. There is no indexes here. Then for loop you cannot use, while loop you cannot use. The only thing you have to use for each loop. Yeah, I didn't discuss in the looping statement, right? This is the best thing to use the for each loop. All of you try to see what is a for each loop. I'm writing the syntax here, so please keep it in mind, the syntax. Don't ask me again, I will tell you, but be careful. So listen this, right? I'm going to write this. Let us open our paint. Okay, first you can write the syntax here, later I will explain you in the paint also. For example, the syntax I'm writing, guys, here you can see for each is all one word. For each loop, remember, we don't have initializations, we don't have incrementations. Understand, guys, what I'm saying? You for loop, while loop, we need initialization, we need condition, we need incrementation, decrementation for loop and while loop. But whereas for each loop, we don't have any incrementations, we don't have any decrementations. Okay, now, right? Here, I'm just writing the syntax, guys. I'm not writing anything. Right, syntax. This is going to be iterable. I'm writing something called iterable. Iterable as is a part of syntax. You can take a key or value, you can take some variable. Okay now, you can take some variable. So this is for loop. Exactly. If you can print that variable, what is going to be happen? You can see this is the first syntax, variable. Just I'm writing the syntax only. Okay, the second way we can write like this also. You can see we can write like this also. Iterable variable key variable value, something like this also we can take it. So if we can print the key, this variable, if we can print, it will give you the key value. Okay na, array associative array key. If you want to access associative array key, we can use this. You want to access associative array value, we can use this, guys. Exactly. If you can write echo something like this, value will get. Okay na, right? Now you can see this is the syntax of is associative array. Iterable in the sense, the iterable may be an array or it may be an object also. Right now we don't have any object, right? So we are going to iterate an array. The array you want to iterate. What is the array you are having? Try to see what is the array you are having. The name of the array, $user. As I am taking this as a $val. I'm taking this as a $val simply. Now you can check this. This is one syntax, that is the other syntax. Okay now? Right. So now if we can go and print $val, now you can check this, the output of the program. Let us concatenate break that. Now you can see the values of the array are going to be printed. This is the for each loop. Now you can see how easy the for each loop is going to be. Just I'm refreshing the page, we can see the values of an array. Sometimes you may ask us, sir, I want to keys also, sir. So if you want to get the keys also, then you have to use the second syntax. Now you can see, okay guys, I have one doubt for me. I'm taking something called key. All of you try to see, I'm taking something called key. If I print a key, what is my output? Anybody? Can you guess what is my output is going to be here? I'm printing keys. If you can print a key, variable key, I'm taking variable key. So if I print this, can I get keys? Can I get values? Can I get keys? Can I get values? Hello guys, be careful one thing. The variable name may be key. Don't expect by printing key, you cannot get the key value. Keys. Remember, whatever the variable you are having, you can take any variable. This variable will always have the values of an array only. By taking key, don't expect you are going to get the keys of an array. Right? Be careful. Very, very important this scenario. So now you can take anything, even if you can print it. Now you can go and you can check this. You are not going to get it, guys. Exactly. Save the file, you can go to the browser, refresh it, you are getting the same values, right? Because of taking a key, don't expect you are going to get the keys of an array. You can take any variable here, okay now? Right, be careful. So now you can see the second syntax also the same. Now you can see exactly, right? This is the second syntax I'm going to. This is my array, $arr, sorry, $user, right? $user. As this is, I'm taking this as a key, I'm taking this as a val. You can take anything, guys, actually. So variable names could be your choice completely, right? Can you tell me please, if I print key, what is my output now? I'm printing $key. Anybody tell me what is our output here? If we can print a $key, can we get the keys or values, sir? See, in this point, it is very clear. This is the array notation. For this notation, the left hand variable will always holds the keys. The right hand variable will always holds the values, guys. This is very clear. In this, we don't have any confusion. Now you can see we are getting the names of, keys of an array. You want to get the val, just you can make a val variable. Now you can see they are getting the values of an array. Or else you can take this as a x, you can take this as a y. You can take any name for the variable. If we can print y, what is our output, guys? I'm printing y. If you can take y, you're getting values. If you can take x, what is you are going to get? You are going to get the keys of an array. I mean, this is the array you want to iterate. As is the part of the syntax, these are the variables of your choice completely, right? For this notation, the left hand variable will always holds the keys, the right hand variable will always holds the values. You want to print both. Now I want to print both. Now you can see I just want to concatenate a symbol. Okay, you can take $y, that's all. You can take $y. Now what is going to be happen, key value pair combination is going to be printed. Key equal to value, key equal to value, key equal to value, something like you want to print both. You want to print at a time, yeah, we can print both at a time also. So this is how we can iterate an array. Right. Can anybody tell me, please, what is the difference between for loop and for each loop? Anybody? What is the difference between for and for each? This is one important question for interview. What is the difference between for and for each? Anybody, please? Right. I'm writing one point, guys. By using for each, we can iterate associative arrays. Okay, now by using for each, we can iterate associative arrays. One question: can we iterate indexed arrays by using for each? Guys, my question is here: can we iterate indexed arrays using for each or not? Anybody? What is my answer? Yes or no? Na? This is one important question in interview. They will ask us definitely as a fresher, gunshot question for interviews. Can we iterate index array using for each? Answer is yes or no? Na? Answer is absolutely yes, guys. It is possible. Okay, now your answer is yes. I mean, my definition should be like this: by using for each, we can iterate associative arrays and index arrays. Both we can do it. Index arrays. Okay, now this is very important, right? Now I'm going to write one more point here. Second, by using for loop, we can iterate Indexed arrays. Indexed arrays, guys. Right. Now tell me, please. Question. Can we iterate associative arrays? Associative associative arrays using for loop? Using for or not? Answer? What is the answer, guys? What we can do exactly? So answer is no, it is not possible. Okay, na? So keep it in mind. It's not possible. Answer you have to say no. I'm sharing you this in the chat window. Copy this, guys. Some points which I'm typing in the screen, I will share you in the chat window. Keep them a safe way, right? You can create one drive, one folder. You can keep all the files or Word document, whatever the concepts I'm sharing you. You can take a running notes also, right? So there you can copy paste them. These are all very, very important for interviews. We don't have any separate session for interview questions. I will discuss on the fly. So we will send you the questions and answers on the fly. You can copy them and you can do something, guys. Exactly. Okay, now? Right. This is very important. Be careful. Exactly. So what is the difference between for and for each loops exactly in PHP? Okay. All right. Very nice. Okay, guys. What is the next thing we have to discuss about in arrays? I think I need to discuss about array methods. Okay, array methods. I don't want to start this now. This we can discuss on Monday. Okay, let's talk about these array methods completely on Monday. If not done so, we can go for Tuesday also. Okay, now right now I discussed one method, that is a count method. By using this count method, we can find the uh, total number of values of an array. So we can discuss array methods on Monday session, guys. Right, carry on please if you have any doubts. Let us stop the session for the day. Right, carry on if you have any doubts. A very short session today. Just right, carry on, guys, if you have any doubts. And one more thing, guys, I'm saying you, it's very, very important. Everybody should know JavaScript series. JavaScript, guys, you have to at least at the time of MySQL starting, maybe it may take 10 to 15 sessions still to start the MySQL. By that time, you should know JavaScript basics, HTML basics. You should know JavaScript basics, HTML basics. So let me share you one of the, I don't know, ES6. No, 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 not this is. I think this is, I believe. Yeah. So I'm sharing you one link with you in the chat window. Try to go there and try to find the JavaScript series videos, guys. If you have, this is my channel actually. So go PHP. You can just go there and you can find. You cannot find PHP series here. I think you can find only. There is no PHP series. You are going to find only CodeIgniter 3, CodeIgniter 4 complete series is there. If you're interested, you can go there once, but not right now. Don't go right now. CodeIgniter 3, CodeIgniter 4. You have to complete your PHP. Then at least MySQL, you have to understand MySQL. Then if you can understand MySQL, then you can go for CodeIgniter 3 or CodeIgniter 4 series. But PHP videos are not there. So I didn't upload PHP videos. But if anybody missed the sessions PHP videos, there are some private videos are there. If anybody missed the concept, let me know. I will share you that video on the flight to you. Okay, now? Right. So you can, I shared you the link in the meeting, but you can see the basics of JavaScript, at least, guys. 10 to 15 videos, if you can see, you will get the complete basics of JavaScript. There I explained you looping statements also. Again, that is a JavaScript way, and this is PHP way we seen, right? So concept is same. You can see the JavaScript looping statements, whatever I discussed today, the same you can see here also. Nothing difference is there, guys. Okay, now? Right. So go with the same, right? But at least the basics, you can, not only my channel, you can go to anything, anywhere you can go. But my point is here, just you guys need to understand the basics of JavaScript, guys. Okay, now? Just go and subscribe the channel also. And in future, you are going to get more videos are there, right? Definitely, we want to plan a React.js series also. So I want to plan some other complete UI technologies also we are going to be planned. In soon, PHP videos also will become there. No need to worry about it, right? Just I'm saying you, I'm giving you an idea, but it's important. HTML basic, JavaScript basic. At least you should, if you know the basic of JavaScript, especially when we are discussing what is it exactly? When we are discussing database program, so we have to create forms, registration form, contact form, login form, like this. We have to validate the forms. To validate the form, we are going to do using JavaScript. So by that time you should know at least the basic of JavaScript, guys. If you know the basic of JavaScript, I think it will be helpful a lot. Okay, seriously. And we check this exactly what is going to be happens there, guys. Okay, now it's very important thing. You have to understand the concept. That's why I'm saying you exactly what you need to do there. Okay, just go to there and you can find some basic series, basic of thing. I think you will get some clarity. At least 10 videos, if we can see, you will understand the basics. HTML also you can go and you can see it is going to be easy for you. Okay, now right, exactly right. So some of you are asking about this key. Some sir, once again overview of for each key value syntax. That is second one. What is the problem here? So you can take any variable here. This is the array you want to iterate, as is the part of the syntax. You can take any variable here. This is the array notation. You have to see associated notation. This is the notation. The same notation you have to take as see. When can we go for this second syntax? If you want to access both key and values, definitely you have to write like this. I want to access only values. You want to access only values, then you can write this only value. This is going to give you only value. This is going to give you only value. I want to get both key and value, write this syntax like this. So you can take any variable here. I'm taking h, I'm taking a here. You can take any variable of your choice completely. You can take hello. Now you can take something called hi. You can take a variable called hi. Whatever the variable it may be, this left hand side variable will have the keys of an array, and right hand side variable will have the values of an array. Now you can go and check this. I think we don't have any problem. Array.php, just you can run the file. Now you can see your output is same as it is expected, right? Got cleared? Right. Any other questions? Please carry on, guys. You want to see only values, right? Then only values, in the sense you can write this. So in this point of time, you just want to get the only values, just you can write this. You can take a variable, one variable like this. Okay, let me keep this in syntax common comment. You want to get only values, then this will be like this exactly. Now you can go and write this for each. In this $user, as is a part of the syntax, dollar, you can take any variable here. I'm taking val, right? That's all. You can go and print $val. What is, see, you guys needs to understand by practicing these all. Don't ask me. I mean, ask me in the sense, if you have any confusion, you have to ask us, right? So but here my question is here, while I'm practicing like this, right, you can try with the different variables, so you will get different idea. Exactly. So this is what exactly, now you can see I'm getting only, right? From this syntax, can I get the keys of an array? No, there is no variable to hold the keys. It is hold, the variable will hold only values of an array only, right? Exactly. Meena Kumari, is PHP is used for mobile phone application creation? No, we cannot use PHP for creating mobile applications. For, but remember, mobile applications may communicate with PHP, but we cannot create applications, mobile applications, by using PHP. But mobile applications, mobile Android and iOS, they may be communicate with our PHP by using web services, the concept called web service. That is a concept called JSON, right? By using JSON and web service, they can communicate together. But using PHP, we cannot create mobile applications as of now. Maybe in future, PHP 10th version, right now we are 8th version, right? Maybe in the 10th version, 11th version, 12th version, there we can see. I don't know. Right now, we don't have anything. Sir, Bootstrap is supporting PHP. Bootstrap will support in every programming language, man. So not only PHP. What are all the server-side programming languages you're having? Java, .NET, Python, PHP, Ruby on Rails, Node, and everywhere this Bootstrap is supported and we don't have any problem. Yeah, it will be supported. Bootstrap is a design framework, right? For every server side programming language, we need some design. To design that, we can use PHP, sorry, we can use HTML, CSS design, or we can use Bootstrap, or we know one more thing called Material UI. One more thing, Materialize CSS. We can use that. There are a lot of CSS frameworks are there. Bootstrap is also a CSS framework. You can use any one of the thing, guys. Okay. Tomorrow, any workshop. What is a workshop tomorrow? I don't know. I don't have any workshops. Do we have any information from the management regarding workshop? What is that workshop if it is there? I too don't know any workshop is planning or not. From my end, I don't have any workshops. Okay. For creating mobile applications, you should know Android. Android means Java. I mean, almost all Java. Java basics you should know to learn something called Android. I mean, Android program is there, right? I think C++, I believe, for iOS. C++. One more thing is there. I don't know exactly that we have to learn for working with iOS. Oh, if we have Bootstrap workshop, you can attend, guys. All of you utilize that. People are saying tomorrow Bootstrap workshop is there. I don't know what is the time. Who is saying this? The person name Antar Yami, right? Can you share the information in the meeting if possible? Everybody, please try to attend. This may be a free workshop. I too don't know. Actually, I didn't get any information regarding a workshop. If it is a free workshop, try to attend that. Okay, now, right? It's a good thing. React Native and React JS. React JS is for web applications. React Native is for mobile application. That is a JavaScript framework. React Native. That is not related to PHP. That is front end actually. React Native is for mobile applications, Android, iOS, and React JS is for web applications. Concept is same. Whatever you can do in the React Native, the same I can do in React JS. React JS is for web application. React Native is for mobile application. Nero Patel, plan framework batch after completion of this course, sir. Why? You have videos, right? You can go there. They are very nice, guys. You don't need to plan a batch for it, I believe. So otherwise, if it is a batch, you will have to pay money, right? That is free. You can go there. You can see the videos at least. If batch is there, I will inform you definitely. Don't worry. We will inform you in the session directly. But from last 1 year, I didn't see any framework batch from the management. That's why I am giving these two people. If anybody interested, they will learn the frameworks. You don't know the timing of Naresh IT. Yeah, there. 1 minute. Let me go to